This city turns you back in time. This is Kotor, Montenegro. From Kotor, from Montenegro, in another travel vlog, in a super epic travel vlog, because Kotor is an epic town. I'm just starting the trip and the travel vlog, but we later will go to the castle, probably, and also exploring the old city, and also say everything that I like and I don't like about this city. But it's epic, it's super beautiful. Already I have seen and have a vibe of being in medieval times. I feel like a teen. Okay, so I think this is one of the entrances to the castle and to the old town, but we are going also to go from the coast and from the main entrance. Let's see how it looks like. Now going to the main entrance, and this is like the main promenade of Kotor, right in the city walls. Absolutely beautiful, all town walls. Some places are more than 2,000 years old, so some places are more than 2,000 years old. Incredibly ancient and Venetian style building, but absolutely an incredible city actually, guys. So I think it will be like 4 or 5 hours of exploring all the Kotor, all town, and also here's the castle in the top, which is called the leader of Kotor, but I will tell you later what's going on with that place. So alongside to the castle entrance is the fresh market, or market with fresh product that I'm going to show you right now. If you want to eat any fresh fruit or vegetable. Fresh blueberries. And this is the main entrance to the old city of Kotor. So now we are inside the old city, or better say just entrance of the old city of Kotor, and it's time to do a little bit history. So this has been an Illyrian city. The Illyrians nowadays are the Albanian population, but after that they have been occupied by the Venetian and the Italian Venedic empires. So these are the Venetian and Italian style buildings that look so pretty and create this amazing scenery in Kotor. Now let's get explore the old town. So this is the highest part of the main wall of the castle that overlooks the sea and the Bay of Kotor. But later we are going more inside and deep inside the old city actually. This you can see like some cruise ships. Kotor, it's nice. This is the north side of the castle and also old town, and look how beautiful it is. It's right on the shores of a bay, and I'm going to say something that behind that gate it's a leader that leads you to the behind and to the fortress of Kotor. So not to the castle, and it's not the leader of Kotor, but it's a path, it's a hiking trail, but it's really hard because it's longer than the hiking of Kotor. I don't like is that the Venetian churches that are so much traditional and have so much history are turned into Montenegrin or Serbian church. This isn't right. I think it's better to protect the history. Views are super beautiful. Behind me it's a 1,000 years old or more church built, and this is a new one. And yeah, here are like old houses. I'm going to give you a full tour, and I am here for 2 hours now exploring the city. Of course I haven't filmed everything, but I'm starving. Later we are going to eat something. of course.
So actually something that I didn't know was that drone flying wasn't legal. Basically it was legal but it was restricted in Kotor, and when I fly the drone after that I understood that it wasn't allowed for everyone to fly the drone here. Anyway, I took a risk just to show you some beautiful views, and it was worth it because Kotor, it was amazing from the drone.
Should be named the City of Cats. There are a lot of restaurants and bars, but I wouldn't recommend to eat inside the castle because the prices are higher. But you can go to different places out of the castle or the old town where you can find much more affordable prices. Right now I am to the leader starter, or basically the place where the hike to the Kotor castle starts, which means, or I'm going to say something bad about the Kotor now, or Montenegrin government, let's say, because they have put a tax, or better say a ticket. The ticket costs 8 euros to climb up and to see just some ruins. Yeah, it's not just. I don't get me wrong. It's not the problem with this story. I would love to do that, but 8 euros to a trail that probably not everyone can do, and I'm sure that not everyone can do, but just a few because it's really tiring. It's 1 hour hike and more than 3,000 steps. 8 euros, it's too much. Shame on Montenegrin government or whoever put this.
Yeah, just showing you the trail of Kotor. This is called the leader of Kotor. Actually, are two hiking paths that goes to the castle. One is behind the hill or the mountain, let's say, and it's absolutely harder and it's all on the sun. Don't have a shadow protection. But this is the leader of Kotor, and the fee is 8 euros to enter, which isn't a good thing for my opinion.
So far, Kotor, one of the best places I have ever been. This city is amazing. This is the main reason why you should have to come in Montenegro, basically. At Kotor, it's definitely the overcrowdedness. It's a little bit overcrowded. But what can you do for it? In many places, also Montenegro, it's overcrowded. Also in Buda, it's a small country. You have a couple of places to go that are much more touristy, but they are super overcrowded actually. And it's autumn now. Better time to visit it's autumn because you can find less people than in summer, which is very important. Cooler temperature and also cheaper prices. A final and one of the most iconic churches and buildings in Kotor, a 1,000 years church, which is absolutely beautiful one. It's one of the most iconic places to come in Kotor. In Kotor Old Town, it's an absolutely 1,000 years old, beautiful church, beautiful buildings. There's a lot of history. If you want to go inside, you have to pay. And now, due to COVID restrictions, isn't allowed it for everyone, so it have a limited number. But the place here, it's stunning. It's so beautiful. I'm so happy you can see my face right now. So this is Kotor, an absolutely must, a unique city. So let's get one ice cream.
150 for 150.
Okay, we want 3 scoops, so not separate with cones. In a cone, yes. Ice cream with pistachio. 1.5 euros for 1 scoop. But we are in Kotor. Oh, thank you. Have a nice time. Beautiful place. Thank you. Bye. And it's a big spoon, so it's not pricey at all. Something really unique is that every corner has like something really special and different. So this is unique for this place, and it's absolutely beautiful. Makes so charming and so nice to travel on. My ice cream. So now we are exploring a little bit of the lakeside of the seaside and the promenade. It's really nice, really breeze. And yeah, it's autumn, it's October today, so it's a very good time to travel and to explore, because I explore mostly of the time in summer months, but in Balkan the temperature reaches up to 40 degrees, especially in Albania, Greece, and it's really hard for me actually. I know you aren't obligated, you will say you aren't obligated to do this, but this is part of my life now, vlogging and traveling. So, and showing to you, you make my day better. So don't forget that. In September it's much better actually. Oh man, pretty nice. Kotor, thumbs up, one of the best cities. But Montenegro in general, I have some doubt about that. Some downsides, a lot of downsides actually. And the crowdness, the overbuilding, it's a problem here. But Kotor, it was really beautiful. After 4 hours of walking, now I think we deserve some food, and we are going to lunch to a place outside of the old city, but have cheaper prices and a very good quality. And yeah, I'm going to Tanga, a restaurant, I think. So you already who has followed me in this channel know that I am Albanian. So the Europe and this kind of cities should have and should say a big thank you to Skanderbeg, Skanderbeg, because he was an Albanian leader that protected the European and Venetian and Italian, the let's say Italian Empire from the Ottomans for more than 30 years, and this is so important. Now waiting at the restaurant. It's a popular spot, but they are so busy because a lot of people come here and the food prices are cheaper than other places. What kind of meat you want? So, highly recommend this place because the food has been really nice and the kebabs amazing. So tasty. Everything is so tasty. This is like a special sauce. I don't know what exactly is, but it's really nice. Super tasty. You can feel the peppers in it, but I don't know wow. And these are like cabbages. Okay, so everything have an end, and this is the end for the day's vlog. But promising for more beautiful things in the coming months, and yeah, a more amazing vlog. So let me pass the street in Kotor. I'm going now to the parking spot that I left the car. It's a payment parking, so I highly recommend in Montenegro to come and have or to rent a car, because it's the best thing you can do to travel around the country with the car. But the parking spots are a little bit expensive, so it's for 1 hour 1.2 euros, which means I'm going to pay like 5-6 euros. Don't forget to subscribe and follow this channel for more amazing trips and exciting ones. So yeah, thank you for everything and see you in another vlog.